Hey there, I'm Jana.
And I'm Roger.
And we're from Montana, and we're down here for a few weeks in the winter. And probably the most exciting thing about being in Fountain Hills is the fountains for us. We've found this a place that's kind of a beacon of hope. Nice to come 1,000 miles and find the kind of spirit here that we'd like to see everywhere and that we sometimes see in our own church.
I thought for a while we were coming only to watch spring baseball games, but discovered the fountains. And now you're number one and the baseball's number two. And maybe even the warm weather is number three.
We've been looking at Living the Questions videos for probably 15 years, and what's been wonderful is to come and see that the Fountains is actually a congregation that lives that spirit. It's not just on tape. It's in the people and the lay leadership and the classes, the Sunday morning worship, the sermon. It all kind of fits together. So if we could bring the Fountains back home, I think we'd do it, but I understand that it's not available.
We have space if you want to move.
Montana's got a lot of room. We're the third or fourth reconciling congregation in Montana because we also put love first. And that's really matters to us, that if we come to a new church, it reflects that same commitment. We understand that our presence here is a little transitory, but we'd certainly like to be able to support the Fountains even though we're not here for very long, because it takes a lot to keep this congregation going. And it would be really nice to think that when we come back in a year, it'll be just as lively and real as it is this year. So I guess one thing I really should say to the people who come here more often than we do is that we're really grateful for the year-round commitment you've made to keep the Fountains alive, so that when we come for the winter, even for a few weeks, we can come back and know that the Fountains will be here for us. So thank you for all the work that you've done, because we know it takes a lot to keep this church going.